Hey Mark, I just have one more follow-up question for you.
Yeah.
How do you quickly evaluate whether a deal is a good deal or not?
Okay.
Do you have a method that you use that within like a minute or two, you can tell whether this makes sense or it doesn't make sense? So you don't spend a lot of time analyzing and doing due diligence on properties that will just not fit your criteria.
Okay. Well, first of all, you need to know, what are you buying for? Are you buying for cash flow, for appreciation? What is your ultimate goal? Because depending on your goal, your investment strategy and requirements, you may buy with negative cash flow, positive cash flow, long-term appreciation, highest and best use, and so on. But when I look at properties, I always look for cash flow. It's simple as that. My goal, like, you know, people say, well, let's buy, even if it's negative cash flow, who cares? We're going to make money in time. Well, you don't know what will happen in time. And if something goes wrong with you, guess what? You're totally cooked. So I look for cash flow. So my first thing that I'm looking for is a quick way to evaluate the property. And I call this the GRM, the gross rent multiplier, okay?
Okay.
So real estate calls, says, listen, I got a great property. We're asking $1 million, or let's do 1.4 million dollars to make math easy, okay?
Okay.
We're asking $1.4 million for the property. My first question is, what's the gross rent? And if I have a gross rent of $200,000, I just multiply, the multiplier is 7. So if you pay more than 7 times the gross rent, the property will not cash flow. It's as simple as that.
That's interesting.
So a property is worth $200,000 in gross rent. Multiply this by 7. It's 1.4. That's a gross rent multiplier value. If they're asking 1.4, guess what? That property will cash flow, or it's going to just be breaking even. But let's say the same property, they have $150,000 in gross rent. So I multiply 150 by 7, which is $1,050,000, and they're asking 1.4. That property will not cash flow. So very, very quickly, while you're driving, the first question you ask, what's the gross rent? Multiplied by 7, it tells you if it cash flows or not, and that's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Now there's other numbers that we could use. We could use the cap rate, we could use the 1% rule, we could use cost per door. But these are longer to analyze than just a regular 7 times the gross rent.
Okay. So let me test myself and see if I get it.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
So I'm looking at a property that the sale price is $150,000.
Yes.
And you can rent this property for $1,000.
So $1,000 a month.
$1,000 a month.
Okay, $1,000 a month.
You multiply this by 7.
Well, $1,000 a month multiplied by 12 to give you 1 year.
1 year, $12,000.
So that's 12,000 multiplied by 7. So that's 84,000.
Yep.
So this property to me is worth 84,000. If the vendor is asking 135, guess what? It will not cash flow.
Okay.
Okay, as simple as that. Now, some of you say, there's no way we're going to find properties with those ratios. There is, but they're rare. They're not everywhere, okay? That's why I say, you know, I talked about the investor's mindset and the transformational.
Yep.
Guys, it's simple. In real estate, you're going to have to look at about 150 properties. You're going to make 100 offers. 6 of them will be accepted. 2 will be acceptable, and you'll buy 1. That's your ratio of success. So don't think that the first one, the second one, the 5th one is going to work. And my recommendation, you guys go out there, go buy yourself a filing cabinet, 100 folders. You know, I talked to you about that one. 100 folders, and make 100 offers. And when you're going to be at the 100, one of these offers will have gone through. It might be the 7th one, the 38th one, the 59th, the 79th one. You need to make 100 offers to find one good deal, that cash flows, that will be good for appreciation in the future. I'll teach all of that to you guys at the event, November 30th and December 1st.
This is fantastic. I really appreciate your time again.
Hey Todor, it's fun to be in my office at home, and I'll see you guys in less than a month, in 3 weeks from now.
Absolutely. Sign up for the course, guys. 2 days spending with this man here, you're going to learn a ton. I promise you that.
Hey, and by the way, we guarantee that you'll be satisfied. I think we haven't mentioned that anywhere.
Yep.
Guys, if you haven't learned the value of this course, by the end of day 2, it's a 2-day course. Listen, I know my stuff enough that I know that you'll learn more than the value of the course 30-fold, okay? But I promise that if you're not happy, we'll refund you on the spot.
On the spot, that's for sure. Yeah.
Hey,
Thanks again. Yeah.
It's great having you.
Okay.
Thanks.